And there we are. Um, Welcome to the live edition of the podcast. We're just getting some things ready before we do our recordings. Um, what's going on, Gary?
Oh, it's been a busy old week. Work's been really busy. I had Thursday off on annual leave this week because the boiler was meant to be serviced. The gas man didn't turn up to fix it. He was off sick,
Oh, damn.
um, which was really annoying because I booked a day off for it. And it was kind of lucky I was off because I thought screw it, went upstairs, looked out the bedroom window, and the fence was blowing down.
Oh, wow.
We've had quite a strong gale going on for the past 3 or 4 days. You could hear it howling at night and stuff. And I've got it's like a 6 foot fence, with 8 foot posts, 2 foot underground, and it's somehow the bottom of the fence has rotted away a little bit, and the wind had just blown them over. So yeah, it was a really stressful Thursday, and I was had to sort of talked with my neighbour and on the other side because the people who live next door actually rent their house. Um, so I had to speak to the people that own the house and yada yada yada. Anyway, I won't bore the viewers with it, but I basically yesterday went out there with some steel strap and managed to sort of re-erect the fence and fix it. It's pretty sturdy now. But it was kind of relief as well because I was so stressed about it because money's really tight at the moment. We're getting married in October and got two daughters in childcare. When we're working, we pay for um, a nursery to look after them and an after school club.
Yeah.
So money is so tight, and we're looking at £500-600 maybe to get someone to come out and do what I did um, on Saturday. So so yeah, that's been my week in terms of writing. I started a story, got to about Wednesday, and a bit like the story before it, I just ran out of steam with it. So I've decided to work on one that I wrote some point before Christmas. I got about 3/4 of the way through that, never came up with an ending for it. So I figure if I start again, doing like a second draft of what I've already written, by the time I've got to the end, I'll have an idea for the ending. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. But it's quite slow going. I'm doing about 300 words a day, something like that, if
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's basically what I've been up to. What about you?
I mean, it's great when you can do things and not have to pay for them. Like, I try to do as much as I can
Yeah,
because a lot of these places, they want to charge an arm and a leg.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I've been doing some things. I've been writing. It's been very busy at work as well, and it's been very hard to get things done.
mm,
But there's a few things I did work on, and a lot of editing this, the show and stuff.
mm,
Usually by Thursday morning, if I did a lot, enough editing, I can start like thinking about other things. But
mm,
usually, I try to just get it finished with because it's sometimes if you don't do it at a certain time, it kind of gets carried away, and then
mm,
you know. But other than that, writing, I've been trying to read a little bit, which is going to be
mm-hmm.
one of the episodes that we're talking about on Monday,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
about making it a chore and stuff like that.
Mm.
But we'll talk about that on the show. Um, what are you drinking there? Something that I saw.
Yeah, Denver Milk Stout. It's very similar to Guinness. It's got like a sort of chocolatey, sort of malty flavour to it. Um,
Where do
Little
you get
can.
these?
This was my thank you present from Lisa, my other half,
Oh, okay.
for doing the fence. So this is by Bad Company, who are quite a sort of famous independent. Um, sort of brewing company over here. They're a bit like the Gwendolyn Keist of brewing,
Oh,
So they're not made. They're not. You don't get them everywhere, but they tend to do like unusual flavors of beers and ales and stuff. And so I got this from Asda, or Lisa got this from Asda, which is a sister company of Walmart.
nice.
So it's like I said, it's really nice. I've got another one from my dad in there as well, which I might start during the show. Uh, that's a bottle. This is only like a little, I don't know, 330 ml can. I don't know what that is in ounces, but yeah, it's only a little,
Yeah.
Coca-Cola sized can.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I got this. I got my Zevia.
Which variation is it today?
This is just a caffeine-free cola. Yeah, I'll let you see.
Mm. Oh yeah, very nice. And where'd you get at Whole Foods?
No, this there's another place that's it's an organic place. For some reason, they're cheaper than Whole Foods and Trader Joe. I don't know how they do it,
Mm.
but it's
Mm.
just a one-off place. But they get cheaper stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just nice to crack open a drink during the podcast.
Yeah, you know
The
it's funny
words
because
that,
you always say
go on.
podcast, but I don't think we're even on any. You know, what is it?
No, and I always refer to it as podcast as well. Even Lisa will say to me, "Are you doing the podcast?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
The thing,
not a
the funny
podcast.
thing is that I looked up like the whole history. I mean, basically now it's just become the word to use. Podcasts if you have a show or something. But if you think about it, it all stemmed from iPod. iPod podcast
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that. But
yeah.
it's so damn hard to get it onto those things without paying for a place. And like I said, we're
Mm,
keeping this simple. Um,
yeah.
that's why I wanted to implement the video because just keep it on YouTube or something unless something comes along and we get you know bigger than it actually is, then we can
Mm,
you know. But like I said, this is just we're having fun. We're really just writers, and
that's it.
that's what we
We're just having fun. You can't see what my hands are doing right now.
I don't think I want to. Oh my god.
But yeah. So work's been busy this week for you too.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, it's gonna be busy
Mm.
again next week. There's a couple of people out. We got some people that
Uh,
left, and we're looking for people, like people coming in, so they have to be trained and all this other crap, and it's a little bit insane. But
mm.
what can you do?
One of my ex work colleagues is over in New York at the moment, just on a holiday. But every so often on Facebook, he sent pictures, of like the St. Patrick's Day parade and all that.
Yeah,
And I think he was in Brooklyn today. Um, so he's on the Brooklyn Bridge and all that. So yeah, it's been kind of interesting to see.
I work close to there, the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, cool. Do you walk across it at all?
No, no, no. I used to when I lived in Queens. I used to drive across, but I never went across there on foot.
Every time I think of the Brooklyn Bridge, I think of Cloverfield for some reason.
Yeah, that was
Isn't
the
that
one
the
they went
Brooklyn
over, or
Bridge?
was it George Washington? No, probably. Yeah, I think it was Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think it was Brooklyn. Yeah, yeah. And every time I think of New York, I think of the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just heard about them recently. They're going to be doing something.
Oh, what, a new album or?
No, it was just like it was just a show. They were going to be on stage or something. But I know that one of them had passed. I think it was
Yeah, is it
Jam
Adam
Master Jay.
Yauch?
Yeah, Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? I think so. Wait, Run DMC. Oh no, I'm thinking of Run DMC. They Jam Master Jay passed on Run DMC.
Mm,
The
yeah,
Beastie Boys, I forgot which one passed. Crap.
it was his real name's Adam Yauch. It was the one with the hoarse voice.
Oh, the one that there was one that reminded me of. I don't know if you ever watched Revenge of the Nerds.
I don't think I've seen it. No, no.
Yeah, it was. There's a character on it. His name is Booger, and he all he does is he does drugs and there was one episode where I guess he met this ancient Oriental guy who does this huge burp, and he calls him at the end of the burp he calls the guy master. But Booger's thing is like he always does these huge burps. And that guy always reminded
Right.
me of I forgot his. Oh man, I can't think of the line either. Why are you coming in
Bloody
grainy?
hell. I'm just rearranging my camera again. It's so annoying. Just balancing it. I really need to. When we move house, I need to get like a computer room and a desk like you've got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another thing. I hurt my knee, so I went to my chiropractor yesterday. He
Mm.
popped it out, but it's like still killing me when I stand up
Mm.
for like the first like maybe 10 steps, and coming up to the attic was like,
Uh, I can sympathise. I've got blisters all over my hands from yesterday. You can't really see very well there.
oh yeah,
But and my back and my hands. I'm carrying little Evie around. You know, she's only little, but she seems to wear tums. My arms are just aching.
yeah,
Because I spent most of the afternoon with a like a lump hammer banging these stakes into the ground. So
yeah.
yeah, I can feel your pain. I sympathise.
Well, my daughter, she's 6 now, and she's getting heavy.
Oh yeah, they're unbelievably heavy. You
Yeah,
know, heavier than you think.
and
You know.
she wants to sleep in mine and my wife's bed. So
Mm.
I had to, when she falls asleep, I carry her to her bed.
Yeah.
But that's pretty with the knee and with everything else. It was a little painful, but it was pretty good. My chiropractor, he popped it out and everything.
Mm.
It's good. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So without boring the people anymore that are listening to this, I don't even know how many. Probably one.
All one of them.
We will get to the shows, and we have an interesting one on Monday. It's basically just do you feel writing is a chore? Now that you're a
Read
writer,
reading. You mean?
reading. Yes, sorry,
Yes.
very good.
Yeah. I was listening.
Do you feel that reading is a chore now, or even watching movies? We will attack this issue
Yes.
tomorrow.
Oh, and by the way, before we go off the live episode, you need to watch the Umbrella Academy because Will's famous now. Um,
Well,
even my other half, even Lisa was saying, "Yeah, it looks like him."
hey, times are rough, man. I gotta try to do anything
Hey,
I can.
you know, if that's rough, I don't know what's smooth.
Oh man, it's funny. This guy came up to me at work and he just said, "Hey man, do you have Netflix?" And I said, no. So I said, I may, but I said to myself, is this guy gonna like, because at my job, I don't know what. One guy one time gave me a SD card from Samsung
Oh
for helping
yeah,
them take a picture. So I said, is this guy gonna like, give me a free Netflix thing?
yeah,
So I'm like, no, no, I don't have it, but I sometimes I watch it over someone else's. But so he's like, you look like the guy from Umbrella, um, that show.
yeah. I keep wanting to say Umbrella Chronicles, but that's
Yeah, me too.
Resident Evil.
So I'm like, no, no.
So
So I looked it up and I was like, wow.
yeah, you really do, and it's a great series. You know, usually anything superhero turns me off. I'm just sick and tired of superhero stuff at the moment.
Yeah,
But that we sat down and watched it, and actually, it's really good. You know, the superheroes in it are they're all human. You know, they're all real people. You know, with the real world problems, and they're not just all I'll save you. You know, they're like proper people with a proper family with proper issues and stuff. So
yeah.
um, yeah, so yeah, it's good. But yeah, if any way of watching it, I would.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
We're
cool.
gonna get to doing the shows now. So let me just do the. These are old songs. Like I use the new intro now, the new theme song,
Oh yeah, I know it's that.
which is it's a song from that I got that's free to use.
Mm.
But I'm the one singing in the background.
I know, I can tell.
Hey, what are you trying to say? That's my Peter Steele, man. You know,
I thought it was him. If he wasn't dead,
I did that in the bathroom to get the echo.
Oh, very good.
I actually
Is
have
that
a
why you
f-
can?
huh?
Is that why you can hear like sploosh?
Oh no, not like that. The funny thing is I have the full version of it, and at the end,
Yeah.
like, you ever heard him scream at the end of one of his songs?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I do that. I'm sitting in my car, so it's like I could scream as loud as I want,
Yeah.
and I do the song, and I do the next sort of chorus, and I scream as loud as I can. And it sounds pretty decent.
Uh,
I might have to
I
like
bet.
change it, but
I bet
it's
people were like, "What the hell?"
yeah. So that's why it's still I'm still working on it. I wouldn't put it out until it sounds at least halfway decent because it sounds still like But
Yeah.
yeah, so we will see you all tomorrow, and
Yeah. Well, tomorrow's not far away.
it's not. It's a few seconds.
Very close. It is. Yeah. Practically.
Okay, guys and girls.